Boker Tov, we are continuing in Megilat Ruth Perek Gimel Pasuk Yud, and here in the story, Ruth is asked by her mother-in-law to go down to the barn, to the granary, to find out where Boaz is sleeping, and to reveal his feet to show a sign of like Yibum that Boaz is meant to now marry Ruth, and she sleeps by his feet. He wakes up in the middle of the night. He's startled. Who are you? And she said, it's me, Ruth, and I want you to do the mitzvah. You're the relative to marry me because my husband died. You're the closest relative. And she tells Boaz, I want you to fulfill. You're the goel. You're the one that's going to redeem the neshama of my husband. So we're continuing with that. Vayomer. Now Boaz is talking back to Ruth. Brucha at la Hashem biti. You are blessed to Hashem, my daughter. Hitavt chasdech acharon min harishon. Your latter chesed that you've done is greater than your first chesed. The first chesed is the chesed that she did to her mother-in-law, and the latter chesed is now that she wants to do chesed for the neshama of her husband, that she wants there to be this sort of yibum to her husband. So this is a great chesed. In addition, says Boaz, and it's a testament to how great she was. Levilti lechet acharei bachurim im dal v'im ashir. You didn't run after the young men. You're a young lady. You're a widow. You have no children. You didn't run after the young men. But Boaz was an elderly man. You came to Boaz, to me, he says, im dal v'im ashir. Meaning you didn't go to the young men, be it if he was poor, be it if he was rich. You came to do the mitzvah, and that shows your real intentions, how you're an Eshet Chayil, you want to do the mitzvah. The Malbim points out over here that a young lady would rather be with a poor young man than a rich old man. That's why Boaz over here says, praiseworthy are you that you're coming to do a mitzvah with an elderly man, because he was the relative. So, as opposed to going to a poor or rich man. Poor knows that we're poor. If the guy is young, a lady would rather be someone her age than with an elderly man that's rich. So that's what Boaz is praising her, going after the mitzvah. The next pasuk, Ve'ata biti al tiri. But he tells her, don't fear. What is he prefacing? He's saying here that he's going to push her because she came in the middle of the night. She thought that they're going to consummate the marriage, the yibum, right there, and that they're going to be husband and wife right there and then. So now he's pushing her off. He says, hold on a second. Don't fear. Kol asher tomri eselach. Everything you're saying, I'm going to do. And she says, I want the mitzvah of yibum over here. I want this connection for the neshama of my husband. Says Boaz, don't fear. Everything you say we're going to do. But he's going to say that it's someone closer than him. We're going to see in a moment. Someone else that might be the one that really gets the mitzvah before him. We're going to see that in a moment. But he says, don't fear. Everything you say we're going to do. Ki yodea kol shar ami. Everyone in the gate of my nation, referring to all the judges, even the tzaddikim, even the Sanhedrin, even the tzaddikim, they know ki eshet chayil at. You're a lady of valor. You're a very special lady. Everybody knows you're a special lady. And don't fear, we're going to do everything you're saying. All the elders of the city know that you're someone special, and no one will even question, says the Malbim over here, no one is even going to question, oh, you're going with a Moaviyah. No one's going to question that because they see you're special. And in addition, we spoke about this at the onset of Megilat Ruth. One of the main underlying stories here is that she was a Moaviyah. And the Torah says that a Moavi can't convert, or could convert, but you can't marry into them. So there was a big question, was that only pertaining to men or to women? Meaning a Moavi man that converts, was it just him that is barred from marrying a Jewish woman, or even a Moavi lady? And there was a big discussion about it. The Malbim over here says that the ruling was that a Moavi lady can marry. As a root, she was a Moavi lady, she converted, and she could marry into Bnei Israel. And says Boaz from this pasuk, says the Malbim from this pasuk, that when the judges, when the tzaddikim saw that she was an Eshet Chayil, that she was a real special lady, a lady of Chesed, etc., they recognized, they said, yeah, we were right, that a Moaviyah can convert. Look at her midot. She has the midot of a Bat Yisrael. She has the proper midot of a Jewish lady, and therefore we see that we are right in our ruling that a Moaviyah that converted can indeed marry a Jewish man. And Boaz finishes his little speech to her, for today at least, by saying, Ve'ata, and now, ki omnam, ki goel anochi, even though I am a goel, I am your redeemer, I am a relative to you, v'gam yesh goel karov mimeni, but there is someone else closer to me. We explained as well the lineage that Boaz was first cousins to Ruth's husband. And Ruth's husband died, and now there's a connection there. It's not, we said, the halachic yibum, because that's actually a brother-in-law, but at the time, a lady that passed, a widow without any kids, someone else in the family is supposed to take her. So he's a first cousin, Boaz. But Boaz said, hold on, there's someone else that's closer, which was the uncle of Ruth's husband. So the uncle, he gets first priority. So I can't fulfill this mitzvah, this connection for your husband's soul right now. We're going to put things on hold. There's someone else. And we're going to see, he's going to go ask him. And if he wants to take you, then he's got you. And if not, then don't worry. And someone will fulfill the mitzvah. So that's what we're up to in the Megillah. One last point on this pasuk is that we mentioned a few times that there's something called a kri ktiv in the Torah and Tanakh, where you could have a word that's written in the Torah, but we say it something else. We say it in a different way. Here as well, the pasuk says, which I just read, Ve'ata, now Boaz is calming her down, Ve'ata now, ki omnam ki goel anochi, even though I am a redeemer, but the word ki goel anochi, it doesn't say, if you would write the actual pasuk, it actually is the word im, meaning Ve'ata, ki omnam im goel anochi, if I am a redeemer. It says if, but we read ki, that I am a redeemer. The reason here is, maybe he's not indeed a redeemer, because maybe that cousin or that uncle is going to take her first. So maybe he's not a redeemer. So really it's im, but he didn't want to let her down. So he says, ki goel anochi, I am a redeemer, and you're going to be fulfilled. Don't worry, we're going to fulfill it. But it's really a safek, because it might be the other person. So that's another little gem from this, the Greek tea from this pasuk. And we'll see, B'ezrat Hashem, tomorrow, the continuation of the discussion between Boaz and Ruth, right there at that moment, in the middle of the night, when they're trying to figure out to do the mitzvah, to not. He's again telling her, not now, I'm going to push off, and he continues his conversation. We'll continue that tomorrow. B'ezrat Hashem. Baruch Adonai le'olam. אמן ואמן. רבי חנניה בן הקשה אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל פיך כיבדם תורתו, שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר.